Hello and welcome back to Hellavi. I am once again your host Joe, and more Final Fantasy Tactics. I went ahead and learned a few moves from my guys. Now I'm trying to make my way over to Igro's castle. Random encounter. Okay. I actually don't mind this. Random encounters are good. You can grind out levels. And I can actually bring all of my dudes. Which is nice. Eventually, I have a leveling strategy. There's a move you can learn as a squire called Accumulate. It's very useful. You just sort of power up your physical abilities by one. But you can do it over and over and over and over. And if you just have all your guys stand in the back and accumulate, they get job points for it, and eventually the enemies walk right up to you, and by the time they get there, you can just... a lot of the time you can just one-shot them. %, I don't like that. Okay. Hey look, Ramsey knows how to throw rocks now. I'm doing it again. His name is Rusty. My attacks go up 3 squares, I wonder? Let's find out. No, they cannot. So I'm throwing a rock. No wonder he moved up there. That's actually a really good spot. Now we can't hit anybody. That actually worked out pretty well. So I saw that Netflix up here in Canada has The Hateful Eight now, which I enjoyed. Oh, he's going to use Choco Heal. He's going to run off and heal. Hate. And of course he's a Chocobo, so he's fast. Outrun all my guys. Sigh. No, there are rocks in the way. That won't work. I mean, I bought a lot of potions for specifically that reason. Crap. I don't want to attack from the front, but I can't get behind him. Yeah, Hateful Eight. It's on Netflix now. I liked it. I saw it in theaters. My girlfriend did not care for it at all. Thought it was long and kind of boring, and I could see how somebody might get that opinion. It was suspenseful right up until everything went sideways. And that was my reading of the movie, at least. I had completely forgotten. I was watching it, of course. I'd completely forgotten that Channing Tatum was even in it. Oh, sure, the Chocobo gets to dodge. Ramza doesn't. You know what would be a bad idea? Moving my fucking chemist out into the open. Oh, I can use him to heal that guy. Yes, thank goodness I came up with this move. Let's see if I can actually get this guy dead this time. Oh, crap. Chocobos are like the biggest pain early on. Hell, even later on. They move really far. They do a ton of damage. And their counterattack is bullshit. Oh my god, he's still not dead. This better hit. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I know I said it was a bad idea to move my chemist out, but she could use a beverage. Yeah, when I think of westerns, I don't necessarily think Channing Tatum. Maybe I should. I don't know. Oh! Well, that was a good hit, but unfortunately it shoved that Chocobo right over to my other guys. That's a pain. I moved her specifically so he wouldn't be next to her. Oh. No? Oh, he knows who the healer is? Okay, now he's sitting down, so he'll want to go fuck off and heal. Unfortunately, he won't get the opportunity. Now, like, the obvious thing would be to make him attack that goblin, but that's experience somebody else could get. And, oh my god. It's never a bad idea to let everybody take a crack at a guy, specifically so they all get a little extra. And what's the most damage he'll do here? 12. That's not so bad. Oh, he has 45 health. I should probably do something maybe a little more substantial than just throwing rocks at him all day. Otherwise, I'll be here forever. And I don't want to be here forever. Son of a bitch. Will this work? Oh, hey, she can actually hit him. Just throw the rock over the other girl's head. There's a lot of Squire abilities that I want my chemist to learn. But I don't want him to not be a chemist, because chemists are super useful. Let's just shove him back into the corner further. I mean, he was already hard to hit, but whatever. Oh, Rusty.
Rusty, please!
But yeah, I should be able to learn these attacks, because every time somebody gains a level in their class, everybody else gets some job points for that class, I think. God, it's so far away. Another thing I'll do sometimes is I'll just throw rocks at my own guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the chest, but whatever. I don't need it. Basically, as long as your character does something of an action, you'll get, you know, loot. And by loot, I mean experience and job points. Job points are fucking essential. They let you learn how to do things and give you access to other jobs. If you've played Final Fantasy XIV, you know what I'm talking about. What did I gain from all that? Ramza, what do you know? Rusty, what do you know how to do? Oh, a lot of these are useful. Oh, Yell. Yell is so good. I'm taking Yell. Rusty's the only one who gets Yell. How about the rest of ya? Counterattack will be good, but I want Accumulate, so we're waiting on Accumulate. She didn't even have gain job point up yet. He's getting there too. It's not there yet. I mean, I've been over why I want to do this, so, you know. You know what, just for now, Candles, you get to turn into a Squire again. So I want you to know that shit. And, frankly, if everybody can use items, then I don't need the ability to throw them. Right? That makes sense. Save real quick. Yeah, you thought it was obnoxious how much I saved in Castlevania? Ain't seen nothing yet. Igros Castle for more plot. Now loading. Here we go. I hear you beat the first troops. I'm proud to be your brother. The senior statesman spoke highly of you. You are truly descended from Beowulfs. Thank you? Aren't you happy? Oh yes. Yes I am. Thank you for the kind words. Totally stabbed guys to death. You might have heard about the enemy attacking Elmdor's carriage and kidnapping him? What would you have us do? No, I've already had Zalbag send out a search party. They'll probably demand ransom if he's still alive. Highness, please let me have 100 soldiers. No. I beg you, let me avenge my comrade's murder. I said it's taken care of, didn't you hear me? Galleon isn't any place for you. Let us handle it. B.up. Think of your rank, Algus. Have you forgotten you're just a soldier without rank of knighthood? He's such a brat, I hate him. I want you to guard Igros Castle. It shouldn't be so difficult. Danger probably won't get this far. 2 plots for the price of 1. My family was once respected like the Beowulfs. Then I came along. My grandfather was captured during the 50-Year War. He sold his friends out to the enemy to save himself. But as he left the castle, he got stabbed in the back by a cadet just like myself. One of my grandfather's friends managed to escape and spread the story around. Of course, my father didn't believe it, but everyone else did, and they deserted him. Splash. Algus is terrible at skipping rocks. Rank. Dysadarg would never meet with someone like me. Delita! Tita! Alma! Zalbag! Zalbag, you're supposed to be out searching. Get back to work. Honestly, Algus, Dysadarg wouldn't meet with someone like you, but it's not because of your rank, it's because you're a dink. Brother Rusty, you came back. Long time no see, brother. You just completely ignore Alma. I heard how you beat the thieves in Garland. That's worthy of a Beowulf. I'm sure Father would have been pleased with you. Thank you. Haven't changed a bit. You don't like that much, eh? Stabbing people with swords. Some people find it unpleasant. Delita, you look good. I heard about your role also. Just look how happy Tita is. Everyone stare. Oh, Delita, I'm glad you're doing well. You also, how is your schooling? Fine. Everyone is so nice to me. I'd like to talk more with you, but I must hunt down some thieves. Pardon me. I pray for your victory. Yeah. The Death Corps have demanded a ransom. What? I can't understand it. The Death Corps claim to be anarchists, but they only rob and hurt the nobility. That seems pretty self-explanatory right there, Zalbag. Anarchists don't tend to go after peasants. It's hard to believe they would kidnap the Marquis just for money. Absurd. Why, they're nothing more than knaves, I say. Yeah, the spy we sent still hasn't returned. He's probably in trouble, but the nobles say there's no need to search for his whereabouts. Where was he when you last heard from him? A trade city called Dorder, east of Galeon. Guarding a castle is boring work, don't you think? Tita, I'm sorry, we must go. You heard Zalbag, he basically gave us carte blanche to do whatever the fuck we want. Don't worry about me, just take care of yourself. Sibling hug. Pat. Don't worry, I'll come back safely. So, be a good girl. Well then, let's go, Algus. What Tita said isn't true. Actually... is something wrong with Tita? She's being picked on a lot at school because of her rank. You know, that rank odor. Sorry, I shouldn't have worried you like that. Tita will be okay. I'll be there for her, trust me. I'm not worried, but don't you overdo it. You're the one going too far to meet their expectations. Stabbing people to death. Just be yourself. Don't be restricted by your name. You sound like our mother. Ha, 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 ha. Why are there commas there? Is this the first appearance of the Titus laugh? Rusty? Bring back to the map, please. Alright. Time to save. Because it is now time to wrap up. Thank you for tuning in. I have once again been your host, Joe, and see you next time.